Guys, welcome back. This is the S&A Auto Toolbox tour, tool cart tour, whatever you want to call it. This is going to be a little bit different, and I'll tell you why up front. I don't have the big fancy toolbox that some guys have. I'm not knocking anybody that has them. I think they're great. I think they're beautiful. Guys like Mike over Flat Rate Master and Cody and who else has the big boxes? Those are the first two that came to mind. Cody's got a pretty insane setup. I'll put a link in the description. Mike's got two huge macro boxes. They're beautiful. So here's my toolbox tour, and I'll explain it as we go. This is, let's back it out. This is my top and bottom Craftsman. This box is about 30 years old. I have this box. I have this other, yep, Craftsman. Right there. Nothing fancy. A whole lot of sockets that I've been trying to organize more recently. Trying to fit more stuff, like 10 pounds of bologna in a 5-pound bag. Junk, some more junk, fireworks. Hoses, compression gauges, drill bits, all kinds of miscellaneous sockets. Guess what? This is not the most organized box you will see. I was going to organize it before I did it, and then I said, you know what, this is the way I work, and this is the way I'm going to share it. Yep, I need to organize that better for sure. So why do a video like this, right? Different pliers that didn't fit down in my plier drawer, so they expanded up there. I did start organizing with the Toolbox widget stuff. That stuff's phenomenal. I have to do this half of the box. I got to that half. That's where I stopped. Tap and die set jammed in there with a 1/4-inch socket set that didn't fit up top. You see where this is going, right? This is not the Cadillac of toolbox tours, but there's a reason. Pliers, look how unorganized that is. I can't even begin to tell you what's in this drawer. All kinds of, I mean, I know what's in it, but it's just, what my point is, it's not a particular drawer. It's got a lot of different stuff. A little more organized here. Again, Toolbox widget, thank you. Jonathan over Toolbox widget has a fine product. I will put that link also. So I did start organizing. Probably the most impressive drawer. Whole bunch of hammers. Air tools jammed in the bottom. Nope, not organized at all. Same thing over here. Bunch of stuff crammed in a bunch of drawers. I do have some wrenches hanging up there, cabinets, another cabinet way down there with all my blow molded cases down over there. More blow molded cases, right? So, oh, and a diag cart. I'll do that one separately. So, what's the point of doing a toolbox tour? That's not flashy. That's my point. I don't care if you're 3 days on a job or 30 years on a job. I'm doing this a long time. I am not the best. Far from it. I got a lot to learn still. But my point is, don't feel pressured into, at any stage of your career, feel pressured that you have to get a fancier anything. The old adage, the toolbox don't do the work, the tools do, the mechanics do, right? Yes and no. If having a big fancy box is going to make you feel better about what you're doing and give you a better sense of pride, if that's what works for you, do it. I'm telling you, you shouldn't have to. You shouldn't feel pressured into it. Also, it also depends on where you're working. I'm in my own garage. I'm the only one here. I can leave tools out. Nobody's going to touch them. I can hang stuff up on the walls. I got wrenches hanging. I got screwdrivers hanging. I got Watch this. I got that little silly rack way in there, where I hang all my stuff from all the die grinders from brake jobs. So I got my, my polishing disc on there, the grinding stone, the lug nut. I'm sorry, the wheel stud. To clean the rust around the wheel studs and my blow guns. Right. I got my little wrenches hanging there. I got more wrenches hanging there. My point is set up your workstation, your shop, your work, whatever is your work area, your toolbox. It's always got to be different for you. If you're in a shop with a lot of guys and a lot of fingers, you got to lock your stuff up. Everything's got to be in cabinets and locked away. I get it. This toolbox, I've had 2 brick and mortar places, meaning repair facilities. And I have this here now with just me and my mobile business. That toolbox hasn't been locked in 15 years. Even when I had my other place, because there was only 3 of us and I trusted everybody, and nothing ever walked. So that, I don't even know where the key is. But that's my scenario, and it works for me, and this old toolbox works for me. It may not work for you, and that's fine. So my point is, look at everybody's setup. Don't feel pressured, don't feel ashamed, don't feel it's demeaning to have less than somebody else. Look at it all, take it in and figure out, oh, that's a nice idea, I'm going to use that, I'm going to utilize that, I'm going to steal that idea. That's it. I would love a big, huge toolbox. It won't do anything for me, and I definitely don't have the room for it. I'm not very well organized. Would I work a little more proficient if it was organized? Probably. So, I'm in the middle of reorganizing, right? So I can work a little more efficiently. So when I grab it stuff, I know where it is. Does it hold me up a lot? No. I get done pretty quick. I know where all my stuff is. And I do move stuff. The wrenches that are hanging up, they're there because they're specifically there because I can grab them. I need a quick 13 millimeter. It's right there on the wall. I can grab it and go. Having a 1/4-inch sockets that stuck in this drawer, it's not really where I wanted it. I was reorganizing the top, and that's where I have room, so I'm going to move it again. Even stuff like this tap and die set I have in this drawer. It doesn't really need to be there. I'm probably going to take that out and put it somewhere and utilize this drawer a little better. I got complacent with some of my stuff in my toolbox for so many years. It was always been there. It's one of those things, it's always been there, so I left it. Just recently I was moving stuff and I'm like lost. I moved my wrenches around. I got that Toolbox widget organizing system, and I made room and moved stuff around. I'm opening drawers. I forgot what all my stuff is. So my point is, organize to you, to your scenario, your garage, your environment. Don't buy above your means. Don't go buying a $20,000 toolbox and you're not making the money to pay for it. Buy small, save. If you want to buy bigger, then do that. Like I said, this was one of my first toolboxes, and it's just always worked. And I've always had that mindset. Until the day it doesn't work anymore, then I'll get rid of it. So, that's it. I will do another shot of this, my Diag cart over here. I will actually finish getting organized. Yes, it's got racing stripes because that makes me work faster. The racing stripes. If I added a wing to the back, it would make me work even faster. So this is my Diag cart. I'm not going to go over this whole thing because I do want to do a full tour of this one because this is my newest piece of equipment. This box and everything in it. So I do want to do a separate video on that. That's it, guys. That's my toolbox shop tour. I got a lot of stuff crammed in here. I mean, a lot. But it's cool. I got the strut machine jammed in the corner. I got my air hoses, I got my heater. I'm pretty set up in here. I make a lot happen. But that's my point. It is the most unfancy toolbox tour you'll probably ever see. But I'm proud of it. So stay grounded, stay ambitious, and keep your goals realistic. Thank you, and I hope everybody's having a great December holiday season. I love you. Thank you. Bye.